back to Crash Blade Gaming. I'm Crash, and today we got Ice Rider Calyrex for you. This deck revolves all around the Ice Rider, and only support Pokemon that we have, and only support cards for him. So let's get into the deck list. So, Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX is the main attacker, as you can guess, of this deck. He's got 2 attacks, really good, both of them actually. Ride of the High King does 10 damage plus 30 damage for each bench Pokemon your opponent has. Comes in handy when you need to half-shot things, which is mainly what Ice Rider Calyrex will do against VMAXs. And he also has an attack called Max Lance. This can do up to 250 damage as long as we discard 2 water energies. And this is really good because you want to get this attack off turn 2, turn 3 at the latest, just to knock out their Pokemon in the active really quick and get a pretty good head start. So, to do this, we have some supporting Pokemon, as you guessed. Shady Dealings Drizzile and Shady Dealings Inteleon. This way you can get those trainer cards right out the deck and help you power up the Calyrex. Search out some water energies here, and everything's pretty standard. We'll talk about Melony. She lets us attach a water energy from the discard to our our Ice Rider Calyrex, which is really important because we're going to be discarding energies off the Calyrex anyways. And we also have a Leon here. The reason we use Leon in this deck is to hit 280, which is the key amount of HP to knock out an ADP, which is really good because then that doesn't allow them to get off their GX attack, and ADP decks pretty much struggle after that. So, that's everything that I think is really important in the deck list. Path to the Peak as well, sorry I didn't mention that, but it's pretty good. It's going to be pretty standard in every deck as we move forward here. So, without further ado, let's get into some matches. Here we go, guys. Looks like we're playing up against a Urshifu baby version single strike deck here. We'll see how Ice Rider does against this. So let's get into it. We got Ice Rider in the active, and then we also have a Sobble on the bench, which is kind of what we want to start with. The water energy and the VMAX in my hand. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to get a Drizzile out of some more Sobbles. I would hate to research away my VMAX if I don't know how many more are in the deck, but I think I'll be okay doing it, so we'll see what happens here. Just waiting on our opponent to do some more stuff with getting out those hand doors. He did Denes. Throwing away an energy I saw go there. See, it would be really nice if we had like a Quick Ball and a Melony in our opening hand, because then I'd be able to do some more stuff, but it's not the case. So we're going to go ahead and attach the water energy to the Calyrex, and we're just going to research. I don't need any of these cards in my hand except for the VMAX, but I should have more VMAX in the deck. So, and we drew into one, which is good. And an Evo Incense for a Drizzile next turn. And we'll just go ahead and Pierce. And that's it. So, next turn we will evolve into our VMAX. Play the Drizzile probably for a bucket maybe. We'll see. I don't really think I need to do too much here. Once my VMAX is going, I guess I just want to set up another VMAX so that I can switch in between the two when they take damage. And preferably I would have liked to have all 3, but I had to research one away. So let's refresh myself what he does. 50 damage if there's a stadium card in play, he'll discard it. And 200 damage if there's any damage counters on it. So he's about to hit for knockout. Okay, we're in trouble. So yeah, we'll play the Sobble down, evolve Drizzile. I think we're gonna have to get a Quick Ball here. And we're gonna Quick Ball away this Evo Incense. Grab ourselves another Calyrex V. And we will play the energy. And we're gonna go ahead and Marnie here because he has a decent hand. Hopefully don't Marnie him into a boss. we Marnie ourselves into another Calyrex, and we can level ball for a Drizzile and get an Evo Incense for next turn, which I like. So I'm going to go ahead and do that before the Sobble gets knocked out. Go ahead and grab Evo Incense. Pass the turn. So this way we can either get an Inteleon or a VMAX and hopefully knock out this Urshifu. Our opponent does have another Urshifu on the bench, which is not good for us. It's going to be able to single strike roar onto it. But I will be able to absorb a hit off of him. Dang it. There goes my Evo Incense. Let's hope I draw onto something. A hand of energies is not going well at all. Oh no. And Pierce isn't going to knock him out anyways. We're going to have to promote the Sobble here. Okay, we do run into a Marnie, which I like. So I'm going to go ahead and touch the energy here. I'm going to Marnie again. Put all those energies away. There's a VMAX and a path to the peak. Play the VMAX. Level ball for a Drizzile here. Play Drizzile. Hopefully I have a scoop up net in the deck. That's what I will be looking for. Wow. Scoop up net's prized. Air Balloon's prized. Man, I am in some trouble. I think I'll grab the... No, I don't want the Reset Stamp yet. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Evo Incense. Path to the peak. Evo Incense. Get ourselves the other VMAX. Go ahead and evolve. So it's not an easy knockout. Hope he doesn't have a boss. And pass the turn. Our opponent, I guess, had a really good start getting that Urshifu to attack on turn 2 there. So my plan of action is to just attach the energy to the bench VMAX that doesn't have any and research and hope that I can outpace my opponent with him having to evolve his Urshifus. So I plan on doing this by evolving the Drizzile on the bench to an Inteleon so that I can get out 2 trainer cards, and one of them is going to be Reset Stamp to Reset Stamp him down to 2. I guess he can switch into this and knock out this Drizzile, which is okay. I expect to get hit by one of the Urshifus anyway, so I'm fine with it. Attaches to the Hound Doom on the bench. That's okay. Go ahead and promote our VMAX. Play the energy. I could play the Melony, but I know I have energy in the deck, so that's okay. There's no need to, and I want more cards. There's the Inteleon I wanted. So here, we know we want the Reset Stamp, and maybe I'm going to want a Boss's Orders, just in case. So we'll Reset Stamp our opponent. We will quick ball away the Melony, grab ourselves another Sobble just in case, play down the Sobble, and ride up the High King for the knockout. Don't need to discard energy for this. Take 1 price. A level ball. Good, that gets us a Drizzile. So I'm probably going to end up retreating this VMAX after I take a hit here into the fresh VMAX, and I'll start powering up my Inteleon on the bench. And I just want to keep my VMAXs out of range. See, and for games like this, it kind of makes me want to tech in some Cheryl's just to heal off all the damage. It's going to go for my Inteleon. I guess he can hear me talking. That's okay. I'll get another Inteleon set up here soon. Let's go ahead and promote our VMAX. Let's level ball here for a Drizzile. I want to get all my energies in my hand. Yep, I will get the Capacious Bucket. Attach energy to Drizzile. Grab out my remaining water energy. Don't need to boss anything, so we'll Melony here onto the bench VMAX. Cool. Play Path to the Peak just in case he plays the Dene and he'll be able to play it down next turn. He won't be able to use it. And so we will go ahead and take this knockout. Take a prize. Good, this is good. So now I can definitely boss up his Hound Doom. Knock that out. I don't think he can accelerate energy onto that Urshifu, and he seems stuck. So this is really good. Yep, we're in a good position here. So I'm gonna evolve my Inteleon, and we're gonna grab Path to the Peak and leave everything else in the deck. Don't need anything else. We're gonna attach the energy here, and we're gonna boss up this Hound Doom. And we are going to ride the High King. Just enough damage. And that's it. Our opponent concedes. Alright guys, looks like we're playing against an ADP deck, guessing from the Wawa on the active. I have a Sobble, but I'm going to Quick Ball for my Ice Rider Calyrex V. Play that guy. Attach the energy. And hold. So next turn I'll be looking to get a Scoop Up Net or a Air Balloon. I forget if I even play a Scoop Up Net. I don't think I do. So I don't know why I say Scoop Up Net. Get the Air Balloon to get this guy out the active. Research into an energy. Knock out the Mawa. That's the plan. Opponent has some dark energy. Let's see what's going on. I'll look at it as there's the ADP. Okay. Now, if he puts the ADP in the active, I really want to top deck an energy, so that I can just knock it out. Really want to top deck an energy here. Top deck energy. Dang it. So, if I had top decked that energy, yeah, I would have knocked him out. So instead, I am going to evolve here. Yes, I would like the trainer card. Yes, I would like this Air Balloon to get out of the active. And we're going to research. Let's hope we hit into an energy. We do. We also hit into a few more other cards that I like. And so we're going to play down all these Pokemon, get another Sobble going. Attach to the VMAX King. And I think I'm just going to ride of the High King here. I'm going to do a little less than half, I believe. Which is okay. Because I would have hit 250 anyway, and it wouldn't have knocked him out unless I had my Leon. Unfortunately, I didn't. So that's what's going to happen. We're going to see what our opponent is doing here. Quick balling for a Crobat, I would assume. He did play Dark Energy, so okay. There's a Moltres, so he might have a Research in his hand. Crobat in his hand. Whatever. We'll find out here. An Escape Rope. Okay, looks like he's stuck. So our opponent's probably going to concede now because I'm going to evolve my Sobble, grab a boss, and knock out his ADB. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen here. So we'll go ahead and retreat back to the VMAX. Place the energy on the bench. And we will Evo Incense for the other VMAX, just in case, because I can Marnie next turn, which is what I will probably do after I boss out his ADP. We'll see. There's that Leon that I would have liked. Boss up the ADP. And we're going to max Lance here, discarding all the energy, because I have to. And we will take 3 prizes. Melony's good. Quick Ball's decent. Reset Stamp I don't need right now. Melony's good because I can attach a water energy and hopefully draw into another one, which would be nice. Actually, doesn't matter now because he's going to knock out my VMAX exhaustion, which is actually putting me in a decent position because then I can, well, yeah, because then I can reset stamp him down to 3 because he'll take 3 prizes after he knocks me out. So the real question is, should I have knocked out the Zacian instead of the ADP? And I think that might have been the better play. So if you're in that position, knock out the Zacian. Position, not position. I stumbled there. Knock out the Zacian because it takes off 2 energies and he doesn't have a meta Pokemon. And they will probably use the GX attack if you give them that opportunity. So, there's that. Let's go ahead and Melony. We do have the Capacious Bucket. Yeah, let's go ahead and Melony. That's good. We'll reset stamp him down to 3. And then I will get the bucket here. Grab 2 water energies. Attach one to this Drizzile. Yeah, this Drizzile. Then I'm gonna hold everything else in my hand except for this research. And I can start getting another Calyrex V going. Everything else I'll hold. So we will max Lance, knock out the Zacian, and be 1 prize away from winning, which is good. This is good. We're in a really good position here. And my opponent didn't concede because he was going to knock me out with the Zacian, which is nice. So, realistically, all I need to do, if my hand stays the same, is attach my water energy, evolve Drizzile, and get a Melony. And that powers up my Ice Rider, and then I take the knockout on whatever Pokemon he decides to promote, which is the Mawile GX here. I would assume he wants to get the Moltres in the active, but he might not have another energy for Moltres. Instead of Marnie, we get Reset Stamped. Reset Stamped into a water energy, which is okay. Except for the fact he hits for weakness. Uh-oh. Am I in trouble here? Yeah, I'm in trouble here. Top deck. Top deck and Evo Incense. Yes. We're going to get our Shady Dealings Inteleon. That'll do it. Search for 2 trainers. I'm gonna get my Melony and gonna grab Path to the Peak just to throw him off. Play the Melony, attach the energy, play the water energy, and max Lance. Let's just discard it all. Max damage. That's game. Ice Rider for the win. Even against weakness, it works. That was Ice Rider Calyrex for you guys. Pretty powerful deck when you can get off early. I wish I could have showcased that Leon, but I wasn't able to, especially during the ADP match. I'm telling you, if you can get a Leon on your first turn, knock out that ADP doing the 280 damage, you pretty much have that in the bag. But as you saw, weakness does come into play with that Zacian, so be careful about your weakness in Ice Rider Calyrex. But that was the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe to help grow the channel. I really do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time on Crouch Blade Gaming.